with LinkedIn specifically, and why I recommend getting on there is because that's where the higher paying clients hang out. Okay. So anytime you look up how to become a writer online, you're going to hear the same recommendations about Upwork and Fiverr. Get referrals, network, publish really great content. People come from this vantage point of being a very experienced writer, and they're so out of touch with what it's like to start from scratch that they don't realize that those tactics don't work for most. I would have become a writer so much earlier had that Fiverr and Upwork advice not been given, because when I would log on to those platforms at my old sales jobs, when I'm dreaming of escaping from this world, and I would see like $5, $10 a post, I'd be like, the math ain't math in here. I can't.
Every time I go on there, I'll occasionally pop in there and then I'm like, this is not worth my time. I don't even want to try, because you have to try to even get it, but then they're not even paying you anything.
Yes, you're bidding on it. You're fighting for the opportunity to get paid pennies, and it is what it is. Like, I'm not hating on it. There's someone who needs that content written and they're paying what they're paying. It is what it is. But writers can't see themselves doing it, because they look at that, they do the general, the back of the napkin math, and they say, well, I can't support myself, so what's the point in trying? And that's what I want to get across with LinkedIn, is that if you can find your ideal client on LinkedIn, it's not a freelance specialized platform. There's professionals of every industry, any whatever, everyone's on there. It's not just for freelancers. Therefore, it's less saturated with freelancers. It's still a very untapped resource. So you will stand out. And I guarantee for the next 5 years, it won't be as saturated and you will stand out. And I know that for a fact, because as I write articles and do research using like a keyword research tool, there's actually not a lot of resources for freelancers to understand even how to use LinkedIn to their advantage. So understand that LinkedIn is going to have higher quality clients. You're going to be able to pitch more intelligently, because it's basically a transparent org chart. You can see who is in what position, what they do, and what they care about. Like, I know, Erica, you talk about personalizing a pitch and making it relevant and tailoring a pitch to get somebody's attention.
Right.
When you find those clients that are really like self-promoting themselves and talking about what they care about, everything's right there. And you can message them on the platform, so you don't have to hunt down an email. So I built my entire business using that platform, even though my network wasn't necessarily relevant. Like, I had used it for this past sales job. I just had to start finding new connections on that platform in terms of marketers that I was pitching, and then it was off to the races.